Greetings, all you sexy little pandas. Today, we are watching the runner-up movie voted on by all of you, John Carpenter's Escape from New York. One of my favorite actors in Kurt Russell works with my all-time favorite director, John Carpenter. I mean, need I say anything else? No, I don't. Let's do it, because this is Redeye Reviews. Ah, yes, the good old days of pre-movie credits. Just get all this junk out of the way now. If only Carpenter knew about Marvel post-credit scenes back in the day. We learned that Manhattan has become a giant prison island place thingy. They built a big wall around the city. However, if I know New Yorkers like I do, they probably didn't even realize the wall was built because they never leave the city anyways.
Across the Harlem River and down along the Brooklyn shoreline comes the one maximum security prison for the entire country.
Fun fact, this narrator's voice should sound familiar because it is none other than Jamie Lee Curtis herself. She didn't get credit, but it is pretty cool. So we see these two men trying to paddle their way out of the city. They're just doing a horrible job at it. Like, the helicopter takes pity, ends their journey there. And honestly, they probably would have drowned regardless, so this just sped the process up. Another fun fact, this was the first movie allowed to film on Liberty Island at night. I don't know how they managed to achieve that, but they did. But we meet our man Snake, and he is solid. Kurt Russell said that Snake Plissken was his favorite character of his entire career, and I'd probably have to agree.
We're now entering the debarkation area. No talking, no smoking.
3 minutes, we haven't been able to reach him. There was a transmission 10 minutes ago.
But we learned that Air Force One was taken hostage by a rebel group.
This imperialist country have struck a fatal blow to the National Liberation Front of America.
And that's just embarrassing, folks. She could have really just memorized her lines. It is a John Carpenter movie. Could have tried a little harder. Outside the room, this man is helping the door work out a muscle cramp. Like, just little love taps. They're just adorable.
Better revolutionary example than to let the president perish.
But the president escapes in a 2001 Space Odyssey egg. The military peeps head out to rescue the prez. We hear the laugh of a gremlin, and then this person who appears to have suffered from some kind of spinal cord injury walks out. He's captured the president, and to show he means business, he counts down from 20.
19, 18, 17.
The men, not realizing that this guy knows so many numbers, they know when they've been beat, and they leave the area. They decide to hire Snake to go and rescue the president. Snake thinks about it. He's thinking about it.
You go in, find the president, bring him out in 24 hours.
He accepts if they forgive him of all the crimes he's ever committed. Like stealing that bottle of Tabasco from Chipotle that your wife didn't want you to take, but you took anyways. They inject him with 2 miniature explosives, so if he's late on his task, he dies.
I'd say you'd be dead in 10 or 15 seconds. Come out now.
Which seems pretty extreme to me, but I am no Snake Plissken.
Plissken, what are you doing?
Playing with myself. I'm going in.
He lands his little glider plane. He makes his way into the city. We find Air Force One. And unlike every real plane crash I've ever seen on the news, it did not disintegrate entirely. Seats float, people. Where did the plane go?
I'm at the plane. Nobody else made it out.
He stumbles into a musical theater, and Snake, he's more of a guys and dolls sort of dude. This is a bit too ragtimey for him, so he leaves. He heads downstairs, and he finds the president.
I'm the president. Sure, I'm the president.
And the president doesn't look too good. This might not be our guy.
Hail to the chief, da-da-da-da.
All right, yeah, no, this is not our guy. So we keep looking. Meanwhile, a bunch of creeps crawl out of the sewers. Their mutants are taking back the overworld. Kurt thinks the entire thing must be about him. You know, but it's probably just buy one, get one at McDonald's, which you can't pass up, so these people are out en masse.
You a cop?
Snake meets a girl in the dark, but before they could really talk, people literally crawl out of the ground and grab her. Well, no more lady, I suppose. Snake runs away. He gets into a cab. The cabbie says Snake like 1,000 times.
What were you doing back there, Snake? Hey, Snake! Oh, Snake! Hang on, Snake!
He tells us the Duke of New York took the president.
The Duke got him. The Duke of New York, #1. Nobody knows the Duke's got him. The Duke? Nobody gets to meet the Duke. You can't meet the Duke.
Yeah, the Duke. We get it. You like names. Stop saying them so much. So Snake asks to see the Duke, runs into this dude, Earl or something. Everybody loves Earl, except Snake, I guess.
You want to see him sprayed all over that map, baby? Where's the president?
However, this guy does claim to know where the president is, so we leave the room. Our lady puts on a jacket to stay warm, but she makes sure that her twins are out for the whole world to see still. We see the Duke's motorcade. It's not far off from the president's motorcade. There's some fancy shit on the car, and, you know, that's really all you need. So, we get a car in an attempt to go after the Duke. We head down Broadway, and my God, the critics these days are tough. Hey, we didn't remake Cats, okay? You can't put that shit on us. That wasn't our fault. But we get through, we find where the president is being kept, and we rescue him.
Stop shaking. I can't.
We are all good. Never mind. We failed. We're not good. The movie, you know, it's got 40 more minutes left. It can't be that easy. We're dazed, we're confused, but we get woken up. Oh, thank God the village people are still alive. Can you sing me YMCA, please? We need some happy thoughts right about now. But the president is being used for games. Eventually, his suitcase pops open, and this special secret tape that they only made one stupid copy of is taken by this massive wood elf, troll dude doll-looking guy. Meanwhile, our goons are trying to figure out where Snake's escape plane is.
Gotta land a glider and take off. You can't do it in Central Park. There's too many trees. World Trade Center. That's it.
Well, okay then. We figured that one out really quickly. It's so smart of you to realize that planes need to be up high in the sky. They take Snake to the exact opposite of a surprise birthday party. It's a surprise boo party. Just look at his face. He had no idea. He sees a fighting ring, and despite not being told anything, he just assumes he needs to get inside it. His opponent is a man who couldn't grow a goatee to save his life, so he overcompensated and just grew everything else. We get in a bat fight.
We're gonna have their best man leading the way from the neck up.
Which is not allowed in boxing, but, you know, something tells me we're not following normal rules here. Meanwhile, our goons, they're maybe going to try to be good guys. We don't really know.
Go see the president.
Who says?
The Duke.
Mr. President?
But the president is clearly going through some sort of midlife crisis. You know, I did hear stress can make your hair fall out, and I guess if you don't have any hair, it'll make you grow some hair so that it can fall out later. Meanwhile, the bat fight is taking way too long, so we hurry things up. That'll work. You know, Guys, don't mess around with nails, okay? They'll jack you up. Back out of the other place, the president's gone.
The president's gone!
See? He's gone. Why would I lie to you about that? That's a stupid thing to lie about. So Snake runs back to his plane just in time to see people push it off the roof. Oh no, the plane has fallen off the roof!
It's only a model.
So, now that we are good guys again, the gang rejoins up, we head to our car, and the engine just won't work. Work, damn you! But Mr. Engine appears to be on his lunch break. He's having none of it, so we run away. We get to our cabbie outside, and he has our secret tape.
Oh, that tape. Here it is.
Which it turns out to be an actual cassette tape. It's a recording.
Creates only 1/1,000,000th of the biological damage.
Some guy in Times Square said it was a free mixtape, and then we took it, but then he asked for money, and then he got mad at us, and you know the drill. Oh shit! Sorry, I was so distracted telling that story. We crashed our cab, and we killed the cabbie, which is unfortunate. Hopefully nobody else dies. Oh damn! Okay. Let's stop talking about death, because every time we do, somebody dies. Oh, God, not her, too. Okay. All right. The President and the Snake.
That's a good name for a band, Gary. You should write that down. I will.
The President and the Snake make it to the rendezvous point. The Duke shows up.
Yeah, the Duke!
The Duke is dead. Long live the Duke. He gives them the tape. They turn off the bombs in his neck. We save the president's mixtape.
A lot of people died in the process. I just wondered how you felt about it.
This nation appreciates their sacrifice. I want to thank them.
And it turns out the president is a bit of an asshole, which I bet we wish we knew that earlier before we went through all that trouble.
Our great nations may learn to live in peace. Although I shall not be present, I present this.
Okay, that is pretty freaking funny. That's good. Old Snaky Poo got the last laugh. But that is it, so let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
Crime rate in the United States rises 400%.
That's it? For the year 2023, that's like a Tuesday, my dear.
Who is it? I don't know. There's no David 14 on the computer.
We didn't find David 14 on the computer, sir. There's just some guy named Frecklefart69 keeps sending us DMs. He's probably a troll. Did they paint this chair with uranium? My God, it's like a nightlight.
You come back in, he dies. If you're not in the air in 30 seconds, he dies. You touch me, he dies.
If you eat chicken soup, he dies. If you use the word shenanigans unironically, he dies.
You can locate the president by his vital signs bracelet on his wrist.
You can find the president by his vital sign bracelet. If it goes really fast in the middle of the night, however, give him a few minutes before rescuing him.
Nice boots. Nice boots. Easy now, Chief. I'm walking.
I'm not walking in nice boots, but I'm walking. I'm mainly just impressed by how these lights actually work. That requires some wiring skills.
Brain, this is Broadway.
I know. What's wrong with Broadway?
What's wrong with Broadway? Well, where to begin? There's too many musical numbers. There's not enough dancing. The sets, the lights. Ugh. You do know a crossbow's a long-range weapon, but you should be able to stand across the room.
Get moving, brain.
Quick, diagram of the bridge.
You can't read and drive at the same time. You need us.
Yeah, you can't read and drive, Snake. You only got one eye. I mean, it's incredible you have any depth perception as it is.
What about her breasts?
I'm afraid that they were obliterated.
You gonna kill me now, Snake?
I'm too tired. Maybe later.
The new runner-up for Best Stuntman name is Dick Warlock. Oh my god, I literally don't think it could get any better than that. Thank you so much. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I want to get big. I want to get popular. I'm already popular in a small group, but I crave attention. Hit the button, like the video, leave some comments. A huge shout out to my Patreon community. We've added some new names recently. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you want to support the channel that way, there's a link down below, my Discord down below, merch store down below. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy. His opponent is a man who couldn't grow a goatee to save his life, so he overcompensated and just grew everything else.